Fog here, and welcome to the first official video on the new Logfog 2 channel. And today, as we're testing out, or basically starting off what hopefully will be the main content on the second channel around the app/mobile game, whatever you want to call it, of Pacybits. Hopefully I am pronouncing that right. This company has been around now for maybe a couple of years, maybe a little bit longer than that, but obviously back in FIFA 19 and FIFA 20 it's really kind of rose to be a much more popular game. Obviously you can get FIFA Mobile, but I've played that in the past and it's not a great game and it takes up a lot of your memory. This game doesn't take as much of your memory. I don't even know if there's any actual games that you can play. Obviously there's stuff, like there's lots of different stuff available within here. I don't know if you can even play games. I don't know if it's just like a card collecting game. I'm not too sure. It's the one little slight bad thing I noticed about this app is that you kind of go into this in a little bit of the dark. There's no like tutorial or anything like that, and there's not that many videos of it on YouTube, which is a bit interesting, but before we kind of check it out, have it on the second channel instead of the main channel. And for those people that maybe enjoy my content on the main channel might like this, or maybe you're into Pacybits and you maybe even can help like me out a little bit more. But I might do this as like a bit of a road to glory, or just doing different challenges within the game, because it's very much a more collection game. As you can see, I've already opened a few packs and I actually did pack 94 CR7. I don't know if the pack weight is a lot higher in these. I'm not too sure really. I don't know if it's obviously it's good that I've got them, but I don't know what the chances are of getting high rated cards in this compared to what they are getting in normal FIFA. Now actually the whole database that is available in FIFA 20 is available on this game, but there's even extra stuff in this game. So some things that I've already checked out, and there's so many things to check out on this. There's like so many SBCs. As you can see there, there's 534 SBCs, and they have icon SBCs and more, and also they've got icons that you can't get in FIFA. So for example, we've got Puskas' SBC there, which we might kind of do for one video. 21 segments, and you obviously get the cards, and 2.5 million coins for completing him. There's stuff like a Zinchenko SBC, there's like a Neymar SBC, Yaya Toure is like an icon SBC, which is pretty awesome. Xavi as well. So there's a lot of awesome different things, and obviously as you can see like towards the top right of the screen, you see the amount of coins that I've got none at the moment. Then the little blue icon, which I don't know if it's like their version of FIFA points. Again, there's no tutorial, so I'll have to try and figure this out like off video. Maybe people that play the app can actually maybe direct me a little bit more. And then also in the top right is the amount of players that you have got. And we've got stuff like weekly objectives, which is pretty cool. We've also got collections, which is something that I think would be really, really cool in FIFA. So you've got like how you can collect players for certain clubs. So as you can see, I collected 1% of players from the Premier League, a little bit from Burnley and Arsenal and stuff. Nothing, for example, from Manchester City. Then you've got stuff for nations, which is pretty cool. So I've got like a few players from Argentina, got like 11 of the 300. Well, okay, so these are all the ones that you've actually got to do. So obviously one of the Messi you can then from an SBC. You have to try and pack the 99 Messi. It's really, really cool, and I don't know why EA don't implement things like this, because it's such a simple thing, and although it doesn't really mean anything, there's just like that kind of, you know, that happiness of saying like, listen, I've got every Argentine packed collected within FIFA or within Pacybits or whatever. I think it's pretty awesome. And for this video, there are like a few different packs you can obviously you can get and stuff, and then there's also drafts, and in this video we're going to enter some of the drafts and just see if we can get like a really insane high rated draft, maybe in a few different videos. Obviously you can get like a free surprise pack. I don't know if you can constantly open these, but for example, as you can see here, we actually do get ourselves another Argentine player that we don't have in Batangi there, which is pretty awesome, and you get a few different players in the pack as well, which is also pretty awesome. So I think you can open those unlimited or something like that. I'm not too certain. Then you got the store as well, which has if you go and follow Pacybits on Twitter, you get yourself 150,000 free coins. Again, that would be something that was really cool if that was in FIFA. And you got all these different packs. You got player picks, which is currently nothing off at the moment. There was my packs, which I opened a few of on the start of the game, but there was like no major packs apart from the one that got CR7, and I wish I kind of waited to do that for this video. You have got special player picks. You've also got stuff for a special pack here, which is for free by the looks of things. Shall we, you know what, let's just open this up. I think this is literally for free. Yes, it is. Okay, let's see what we can get in this pack. Come on, give us something cool. It is obviously just going to be the inform. Is that Mahrez? Oh no, it's Atal. But even so, that's pretty cool. You're getting free stuff, and we even got we even got a few walkovers there in Verratti, Lopez, Sandro. I got Socrates in yesterday. That is a pretty awesome pack. So yeah, I need to kind of figure out how good kind of pack rates are. For example, here we got the Team of the Year pack, which guarantees a special card and an increased chance of packing a Team of the Year card. All standard gold cards at 80 plus rated. And as you can see, the chances of getting a Team of the Year card are 2%. And that costs 200,000 coins. You got stuff like a special packet, our classic, at least one special card, only 81 plus standard gold cards, and overall improved pack looks. You got a lot of different things. You got like a UCL gold pack. I don't think there's anything for icons at the moment. You got bingos and stuff like that, which looks pretty awesome. But we'll delve all into that in like different videos and stuff. But first, we're going to enter a draft, and we're just going to try and see if we can build an amazing team. I don't know if we can take these into any like online games on the app, or maybe into single player games. I do not know, but we will go for the 4-3-3 formation because it's my favorite formation, or one of my favorite formations in FIFA. And they got stuff like the Schweinsteiger card. For example, you can't get Schweinsteiger in normal draft. I'm pretty certain you can't. So I'm wondering who I'll take here. I could be a bit boring and go with something like a Luka Modric, but I'm going to go with Schweinsteiger just because it's pretty cool. We will go with the striking position. This is so fun. And obviously, it costs FIFA points to be able to go and do drafts, or at least 15,000 coins, which a lot of people don't want to do. You can kind of, get stuff from doing this. And a lot of people still play this game, even if there isn't like, it really is that kind of, when you're like growing up and you go and buy like the Panini stickers and stuff like that, or you go and buy like in the UK we had like Match Attack cards, and you go and buy Match Attacks and get players from like Bolton Wanderers and Blackburn when they used to be in the Premier League. It's essentially like this, but in an app and with lots of awesome SPCs. So you can collect a Puskas card and stuff like that. You can collect a Yaya Toure card. It's really, really cool. So for striker, I'm obviously going to go with my favorite player of all time in Luis Suarez, and then to partner him, we will go with Victor Rodriguez. I know he doesn't. No, we will go with Christian Teller. At right wing, we'll go for... I want to try and get some chemistry around Suarez just in case we do have to go into a match. So I'll go with Oscar Plana there from Real Valladolid. And then into the midfielders, we've got Pellegrini here. No icons have shown up, interestingly, so far. I don't know if actually icons, like, for example, Shevchenko was the first icon that just came into my head. I don't know if he's actually in the game. There's only the 3 icon SPCs that I've seen. I don't know what other icons, because they pretty much have everyone from the FIFA database in this game. But I haven't seen anything for, like, the normal icons yet, which is pretty interesting. But, yeah, so we will go with Pellegrini. I just need to quickly reply to a comment. Hold on a second, wait, 5 minutes. You see, this is things that we can do on the second channel. It's going to be a lot more off the cuff. Is that the right saying? Just had to reply to one of my GFX designers there. Okay, so into the next section. We get an icon. We get 2 in the Nakata and Essien, and also a red player pick card of De Jong, which is pretty cool. We will go with Essien just to get ourselves an icon card. And obviously, I do like an Nakata, but S is an icon card that I very much want to use at some point this year. In FIFA, we'll go with Marcelo as well. I need to really start thinking a bit more about chemistry, and we can go with. We'll go with Van Dijk. I know that's just kind of jeopardized chemistry a little bit more, but you've got to have Virgil van Dijk in there. We'll also go with Holding just to make sure we get some chemistry. Right back, we'll go with Kyle Walker, I'm guessing. Oh, yes, Trent Alexander-Arnold. That is absolutely fantastic. I can't swap any of the players at the moment, though, for some reason. And then, obviously, in goal, we'll go with Team of the Year. Alisson, that is fantastic. Now, can I actually swap these players? There we go. That's actually pretty easy to swap. Then we obviously got the subs and stuff. So for the other goalkeeper position, doesn't really matter too much because obviously we already have Alisson. But I will go with the next highest rated in Iker Casillas. And then the next pick, I'll take Dumfries. No one else could really help us out there. Dumfries looks the cool. So we're also get ourselves a headline of Varane there. Obviously, they came into practice as well. It's interesting. I don't know how this game is allowed to run. I don't know what connection it has with EA, because it literally takes a lot of the things that EA have in their game, but even implements extra further stuff. So obviously, while the headliner promo is currently running on in FIFA, it's the exact same in Pacybits. They run the exact same promos, and I think they even have like their own promos as well. It's really, really interesting. I think the company's from Eastern Europe or something like that. I was trying to read up about their team and stuff. It's a bit interesting, but we will take David Luiz here because obviously he is Premier League, and we've got a bit of a Premier League theme going on at the moment, and obviously we can bring him in for that Holding card. And we will also go with Sissoko. We're very much going Premier League here. I'll put him in for Pellegrini and Luiz in for Holding. And then a couple more substitution positions. There's nothing good in this pick, unfortunately. I will go with Westwood because he's English. In for Schweinsteiger just for the chemistry. I've got 92 chemistry and an 87 rating. I might actually dedicate a video. And we get CR7 there, which is fantastic. Team of the Year, CR7. I'm going to have to pick him. Doesn't really get the chemistry at the moment, though. What do I take here? I'll take Sterling because, yeah, we have got that Premier League theme, as I said. CR7 can just stay on the bench. That's kind of fine. We've got Suarez still in 7 chemistry. We'll also take Kevin De Bruyne. That is fantastic. What a team this is turning out to be. I don't know, what the probabilities are of, getting good teams in drafts. But But this is starting off pretty well indeed. We'll also take that Mohamed Salah there as well. That is fantastic. We've got ourselves a really good team, and actually Suarez could actually do with moving out of the team right now. I need a Premier League striker ideally. I might already have one on the bench somewhere. We'll take Javinko there. There's no one else we can really have. Mahrez isn't too bad. De Ligt, Aspas, Martial, perfect. That is fantastic. 100 chemistry and 89 rating, and there's the whole team done. Rewards for this DBC. I don't know what that means. We've got 16,000 coins, an 81 plus pack, and 2 of like their FIFA point things. Okay, is that okay? I didn't get that for completing the SBC. I must have done maybe some sort of a challenge. I'm not too sure. But for the final position, we will also go with Ter Stegen there, and that is okay. So build a 185 draft. See, things like this. This draft was free to enter, and you're getting stuff for building a draft. You're getting challenges completed, so we will complete that draft. I don't know if we can now go and play some games for it. 189. As you can see, like the same kind of graphics as what EA has, and we can simulate this, which I'm going to do. Okay. I don't know what I clicked then. I clicked Classic Tournament by accident. Oh, so you can sim this. This is pretty cool. So where are we? Okay, so we're at the top left screen. That's like our badge there for the Pacybits 20 thing. Let's see if we can win this. Okay, first game. Come on. This is just like, oh, this is really, really cool. Sissoko makes it 1-0 as well. Fantastic. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Come on! Yes, 2-2. We did the classic Foot Champs draft win where you're kind of behind and you come through and get a late time win. Sissoko and Martial, let's go, man! That's fantastic. And for completing that, we get the match coins, just a casual 8,200 coins, and we can also double those rewards if we watch a video, which we're not going to do for this because I'll probably get demonetized on the video, although I'm not even making money off this second channel. But there we go. We are through to the next round. So we were playing Lokomotiv Moscow. And they got all the licenses and stuff of like all the clubs. This is absolutely insane. So second game, this is the quarterfinals, isn't it? I'm pretty certain. Nothing so far. Oh, far fine. Marcelo De Bruyne and Sissoko casual. Cheeky 3 goals there, and we're surely through. We are through to the semi-finals. I don't know if there's like different difficulties you can choose. There was no option for me to. We got ourselves another 8,000 coins there, which is very nice. Now we're playing Liverpool in the semi-final. Could we potentially even get to the final and play Real Madrid or Bayern Munich? So Sissoko again is doing bits for me. De Bruyne, now Origi's got one back, unfortunately. Come on. Got to get to the final, haven't we? Yes, we are. Sissoko has been genuinely unreal. I think he scored like 2 goals in every single match. We do get ourselves another 8,000 coins there. I'll just wait for these double rewards thing just to expire. So obviously if we were to click and watch that video or whatever, we got ourselves 16,400 coins, which would be awesome. We might try and finish up this video openly, maybe 1 or 2 packs or something like that. And in the final, we are going to be playing Bayern Munich. Can we win this draft? I want to see what the draft rewards are going to be like for winning or even for losing. But I don't even know how long we've been recording for. 12 minutes at the moment. I don't even know if there's like an expiry for this video. But De Bruyne does make it 1-0 in the draft final. And Martial makes it 2-0. So we do win the draft final. And interestingly, we get ourselves 7,300 coins. And also one thing I might try and do for this video in the future is actually maybe implement like a face cam or something. I think that'd be pretty cool. And for winning the draft, we get ourselves 1 token. I don't know if that's a FIFA point token or another draft token. I'm guessing it's a FIFA point type of token. I'm going to refer to it as a FIFA point token for now. A gold elite pack and 181 plus players pack or whatever. So we can obviously go and make ourselves another one. I want to accept cookies, please. I don't really want to play the draft though right now, and we're getting an advert. Okay, let's just close this app down really quickly. Can I close this app down? Okay, there we go. And go back into the game. There we go. I don't know, like, so even if you get like the occasional advert like that after doing like a certain amount of tasks, that's not too bad. It's not like it's filled, is it, with like with adverts and stuff, and you can just back out and go back into it, and then you don't have to watch the advert, which is fantastic. So we've got pretty much 48,000 coins. We've got 3 of those FIFA point things, and we obviously do have ourselves a few free packs. I don't want to go there. I want to go into the store, go to my packs, and we have got ourselves 2 81 plus player packs and a gold elite pack. So we'll open up this to finish off the first video on this channel. And we're going to get ourselves in this pack Vidal. No, Aranguiz. Okay, not too bad. An 83 rated, which is pretty cool. Henderson, Patricio, Tagliafico there as well. So that's a decent pack. And now these 81 plus packs. Can we get ourselves a Foot headliner card? That'd be pretty sick. I'd love to be able to pack one. Unfortunately, we don't. We do get ourselves a walkout Chesney, which isn't too bad from this first pack, so we'll definitely take that. Douglas Costa in there, Morata as well, and then we'll open up the second one. Give me a Foot headliner, please. No, it's just another gold card, and it's gonna be Felipe. Okay, that wasn't the best. So maybe actually I got really lucky with that CR7 pack pull then yesterday off of video. But that's going to pretty much finish off the first video on this channel. So it's a really, really cool game. I encourage a lot of people to try and download this. Obviously, it's free to download and stuff like that. I'm doing this on the second channel, and if anyone thinks I'm getting paid, believe me, I'm not. I bloody wish I was getting paid for it. Maybe in the future. But yeah, there's like a lot of awesome things to do. So it pretty much seems like simulated and stuff like that, which is a lot different to what FIFA has got, but it's pretty cool. It's a bit of a change. You can like flip it out on your phone and do a little bit of seeking like collection. So I've got overall players in the game. I've got 2% of it completed, or maybe that's just of gold cards. I'm not too sure, but it's really, really cool. And I'd like to know what you guys think of this app as well, and maybe even try help me out a little bit and try and guide me on what certain stuff I can do and try and like get my head around it and all that kind of cool stuff. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.